Hey, welcome to Sue Rogers Unedited. I'm Sue Rogers. Why should you detox? Have you guys heard about doing a detox? And have you heard the ones that are like um, super intense? Like you're gonna shit your pants, or you're gonna like have all these weird reactions when you do a detox. That is not what I'm talking about. Okay. There are ways to safely, gently, and effectively start detoxifying the body. And it doesn't have to be like an immediate do this whole entire thing where you are over aggressively removing toxins from the body and feeling like crap. But signs of toxicity in the body. If any of these sound like familiar or hit home with you, then please keep paying attention to this. So signs of toxicity in the body can range from a lot of things. They could also mean there's other underlying issues and things going on in the body, but please listen to your body. It is so smart. It will tell you what is wrong if you listen. Now, things that are signs: stomach pains, bloating, fatigue, congestion and constant colds, headaches, mental fog, hormone imbalance, obesity, lack of vitality, metabolic syndrome, food cravings, sleep disturbances. That's kind of a basic list of potential signs of toxicity in the body. Signs of toxicity in the body, you guys, can also be related to flaring up and causing autoimmune disorders where you may never have had any issues before, because toxicity builds up in the body over time. So think of it like a bathtub, okay? Like your body's got this tub, or your liver is like a bathtub, where your liver is like the main detoxifying organ of the body, one of the biggest ones. And if you keep loading it with more and more toxins faster than it can flush them out of your system, then you're going to end up with a clogged, leaky, overflowing bathtub. That's bad. Do you want a leaky, overflowing bathtub in your house? I doubt it. Bad for business, bad for long-term longevity of your home, as well as in your body. So a lot of autoimmune things that stem later in life are because of the toxicity in our body. Leaky gut syndrome can also be a huge factor of this, because now there's little tiny holes in your intestines where instead of filtering out and sending all the toxicity back out of your body through the intestines, it is seeping back into the body through the tiny tears in your digestive tract. Also bad news, right? So conventional medicine does not acknowledge toxicity as a health issue. They're just looking for symptoms and trying to treat the symptoms, not for a root cause, and not thinking that there's toxicity within the body causing your symptoms. Okay, they're looking at the symptoms and they're like, oh, we have this prescription that we can give you to treat your symptoms, which doesn't help cure you. It just puts you on meds that they generally tell you you now have to take for the rest of your life, which is bullshit. Okay, if that's what you are being advised to do, just take this medicine for the rest of your life, unless it's insulin and you're a type 1 diabetic. There's a few other exceptions, but for the most part, if you're being given prescription heartburn medicine to take the rest of your life, bullshit. Okay, this is not a one size fits all. I understand there are exceptions. If you're listening to this and thinking, I have to take this, fucking use your own discretion, guys, okay? But for the most part, they're handing out prescriptions that are not addressing root cause, okay? Studies show underlying cause of many chronic symptoms today, including the rising rates of cancer, are related to toxicity. If you have never heard of Gerson therapy, or even, I know there's other ones out there, but if you've never heard of Gerson therapy, look it up, go read about it, and then come back at me with any of your other comments that you might have in relationship to toxicity and cancer being linked. Endocrine disruptors found in plastics, cosmetics, synthetic hormones injected in factory farm animals, as well as pesticides, are also all problems that cause toxicity. Endocrine disruptors, things that are disrupting your hormone system. Okay, plastics are huge. And it's not just that everybody's like, oh, I have a BPA free plastic water bottle. Well, it's BPS is another thing that's in plastics that's potentially even worse than BPA that is not being removed and is still in plastics. So your shitty plastic water bottle that you're drinking out of, which, better to have clean filtered water that you're drinking with some plastic in it than the tap water full of fluoride and God knows what else. Oh my gosh. I don't think either one of those is really better than the other. If you need some water, have some water and don't worry about it. Just try not to drink massive quantities of water from plastic bottles or from straight tap water. Okay, but if you need to drink water and you have to have water, it's better than being dehydrated. Just don't consistently use the shitty water. Main systems. Okay, I want to make sure I get all this right, so I'm reading off of my notes for you guys. But the four main systems for proper body function are your endocrine system, which is your hormone system, the immune system, the liver, and the gut. So the liver detoxifies the body, and you don't want it to be overwhelmed because when it is, it can't produce the antioxidants that keep cancer at bay. Okay, your liver is so important, and I'm so excited to announce even more with you guys. I got to add it to my website. You may be listening to this after it's already there, but I've partnered up with a company for castor oil packs. I've been doing castor oil packs and my daughter doing castor oil packs. Castor oil on the body, your body absorbs it into where it is needed and puts it to work. So when you use castor oil packs specifically on the liver, it is going into the body to really help boost the liver's own natural function and really help detoxify. And you just have it on for like an hour or you sleep with it. But my code, it is queenofthrones.com, and the code to get 10% off your order is Sue's the Boss. It's one of my other Instagram names, but I will have the link on my website for you, and I'm going to do a whole specific castor oil episode to tell you more about it coming up here in the near future. But your liver is key. Coffee enemas are another thing that are fantastic for helping the liver. Also, even hydrocolonics or colonics, also fantastic. You're flushing all the things out of the colon that don't need to be there. At the same time, it's stimulating the liver's production of bile to then help kick other stuff back out of your system. And when the colon is clean, then all that stuff that's trapped in the liver has an easy pathway to get out of your system and detoxify. Your gut also is huge in the detoxifying process. You guys taking probiotics to help boost your body's own natural production of good bacteria, it's a must. It absolutely is a must. There's so many things that are killing our body's own good bacteria on a daily basis that you want to be taking a probiotic every day just to help make sure that the good bacteria in your gut are thriving and potentially help reverse the damage that's been going on in your gut. I've been taking probiotics for years now. It was my very first step into gut health that got me to where I am today. And I cannot say enough good things about putting a probiotic in your life. Again, if you need help finding a good one, I know multiple at this point and have my favorites that I can recommend to you. You want to remove inflammation causing foods. Now, if you just listen to my nutrition for athletes, I talked a lot about inflammation causing foods, which are dairy, soy, coffee, alcohol, refined sugar, bad carbs, think white bread and potato chips. Excess meat consumption. So I'm not talking about you can't have meat, just excessively having meat that isn't grass-fed, no hormones. Like you want to have good sources of meat that you're consuming. Stay away from artificial sweeteners and gluten and seed oils, because seed oils are trash. Seed oils were made to be engine lubricants and at some point got approved to be put into our foods and are poisoning us. Stop eating fucking seed oils. Canola oil, corn oil, sunflower oil, soybean oil, vegetable oil. Stay away from those. Those are the nasty ones. Consume superfoods and anti-inflammatory foods. So these are the ways to detox your body, okay? Remove inflammation-causing foods. Consume superfoods, anti-inflammatory foods, fruits, veggies, whole grains, beans, nuts, fish, herbs, spices. Olive oil, coconut oil, avocado oil. Those are the good oils. Or even use ghee. If you're cooking or want that butter flavor that doesn't have lactose, because the way that ghee is processed, it's super clean. Ghee is another one that you can add in that isn't the full, and you guys, dairy, My outlook on dairy has been changing the more research I've done on raw milk. And you can consume and find good sources of raw milk in most states in the United States. And the states that don't have raw milk for human consumption in the stores, it's listed as safe for pets as the loophole. So you can still get raw milk sources in the states that say it's not legal for humans, but have it in the stores safe for pets. It's the same damn thing. But detoxifying the body, you guys, it will help reverse potentially so many ailments within the body. It's going to get rid of inflammation first and foremost when you detoxify. So if you have anything going on in your joints or things going on in the body movement wise, that you're stiff or achy or not as mobile, getting rid of some of that inflammation helps the joints to kind of free up. This is something also I experimented with years ago. Starting to take turmeric every single day, and my hands that were starting to feel, I can only describe as maybe slightly arthritic, like I don't feel that feeling anymore, knock on wood, from detoxifying my body. Now, if you're looking for a way to actually do a full like 30-day detoxifying reset that is gentle on the body, not complicated, comes with coaching, comes with recipes and meal plans and everything that you need except for one meal a day, and the coaching is me, please reach out, because there is a 30-day gut health reset that gently, effectively, amazingly detoxifies the body, because it is focusing on the liver and the kidneys and the gut and just removing inflammation causing foods and putting in this package of stuff that is designed to work cohesively to heal the gut, and it's phenomenal. I stand by it over and over 100%. So why detox the body? Because your body is designed to feel good. You should feel amazing. Your body is wonderfully designed and can heal itself when we give it the right things. With detoxifying, yes, I'm all here for it. I'll talk about some more ways coming up to it. We're going to talk about castor oil packs. We're going to talk about coffee enemas and hydrocolonics. I'm going to get into some more of other that stuff that helps detoxify the body as well. Because you guys, it's game changing. It can help reverse the aging process. I don't know if you know how old I really am, but I do not feel like I'm about to be 43. I don't feel like I look like I'm about to be 43. And reversing the aging process so that you feel metabolically younger than you really are, because I'm all here for it. I'm trying to live to be at least 100 and be cognitive and functioning in my brain as well as my body while I live to be 100. I'm all here for it. If you are too, hit me up. Like, subscribe, share here on Anchor, Spotify, YouTube, wherever you're listening to this podcast. I appreciate you guys. And then on social media, you can find me at Balanced Day Life on Facebook and Instagram. Also on my website, also for links for my favorite products, www.balancedaylife.com. And have an awesome freaking day.